All right. Hi, and welcome to our Opulent Freedom Lifestyle event. My name's Jana. I'll be hosting the majority of the event tonight, but we jump on and do this a few times throughout the week just to share about an amazing product and program and opportunity that we've come across. And we just love to share our story and what we've learned about it, just so more people are aware of it, really, because, health's a huge thing that, quite often gets put to the side and not taken, seriously for some, or, we take care of everybody else but ourselves if we are the mum. For me, I found this amazing opportunity and program and product 2 years ago now. And I was literally trading time for money. All right. I was working full time, as much as I am super holistic and I love my eating. But I also love exercising. And I'd just gone back to work after maternity leave with my second little bambino, little boy. And, I was no longer able to look after myself as well as I normally would. But not only that, I went back on promotion to a different role. So super long hours, full-time, kids in full-time care, lots of pressure and lots of stress in the new job. I was taking a lot of that stress home with me, and I was starting to fall over. Mentally and physically, something wasn't working and something needed to change. I just didn't know what. So for me, a post came up on social media. It was health, it was wellness, it was family orientated, work on your own terms. It was based around whole foods, just a lot of values, a lot of ticks for me. So I reached out to this girl, even though it sounded way too good to be true, and asked her a ton of questions. All right, I've owned a traditional business myself and I was super healthy. What more could I possibly put into my body? But she slowly answered all my questions and then asked me if I'd heard of the Juice Plus or the Juicy Body Transformation. Look, I hadn't heard about the program, but I absolutely adore the program now. But the product I had, for me, I'd actually researched it 3 months prior for my husband, not for me. For my husband, he's a typical bloke, meat, potato, plain pasta, plain rice. Had a massive gap to bridge, all right? I was really worried about inflammation, joint inflammation in particular for him in the future, and I just knew I had to have something for him. So once I realised there was a cool business opportunity with Juice Plus, why not have a go at it? But I was still worried, I worked full time. I had 2 kids. When was I going to do all this? But the girl that I met, she showed me how to share it with a few people, even just in my product order. I got my first promotion and I was getting my product cheaper. And that was a big tick for me. If I got it for free, bonus. But within 4 months of me sharing it, I was able to reduce my hours to part-time. Within 10 months, and after me realizing what this could really be and doing a couple more hours here and there, I'd increase my income enough to quit. So I've now been a stay-at-home mum since January of last year. So definitely something that's super sustainable as well, but just rewarding on a daily basis. I have no boss there to tell me and direct me. I just get rewarded by helping people with their health, sharing this amazing product and program, and then also sharing the gift of this opportunity. So what is Juice Plus? Juice Plus has literally been around for over now 29 years. All right, so it's not some new fad that came in yesterday and could go out tomorrow. There is nothing else like it on the market. It's literally designed to bridge the gap in your diet. We're all about inspiring healthy living around the world. We've got nothing synthetic, artificial in any of our products. It's just, those gaps that we're missing in our nutrition between what we are eating and what we should be eating. So our hero product is our fruits, vegetables, and berries in a capsule. Yes, we're called Juice Plus, but there's no crazy juices to drink. You can drink plenty of juice. That's all great as well. But we've got these cool capsules, cool, convenient, vegan-friendly capsules, all right? You take these on a daily basis. You're literally giving your body an extra variety of 27 fruits, vegetables, and berries, all right? And it's the best part of the plant, okay? We can eat fruits and vegetables. That was me. I know this isn't going to work for me. I already eat a ton of fruits and vegetables. How is this going to, going to make any difference to me? But our fruits and vegetables are super depleted. All right. We actually want to eat them before they're vine ripened because that's when they taste better. All right. And they look better. They're bright and red, they're orange, they're green, whatever. But we want to have them when they're tasty. All right. But that doesn't mean that they're vine ripened and that they're at their full cellular nutritional value. And that's okay. We understand that, but we still eat it. And what I absorb from an apple is going to be totally different to what my husband, if he ate an apple, would get from an apple. But the fruits, vegetables and berries that go into our capsules are vine ripened, all right? They understand, they've done the research about the vine ripening. So our farms only grow for Juice Plus. Our farms are 3 generations old, all right? Our factories are co-located, so they get vine ripened. They get taken into our factories where they are cleaned and washed. Then because the factories are co-located, there's no need for any sprays, chemicals or waxes. So that's another big bonus. And once they're washed and cleaned, they then go through a pulping process, not a juicing process, but a pulping process, all right, which is great. And in that pulping process, all the liquid's removed. Coincidentally, the sugar, which is a good thing, all right? And this includes some of the stem and stalk, the peel, the pip, which we wouldn't normally eat in most cases, and then through a cooling process, not a heating process, because what do we do with a lot of our vegetables? We cook them. So we're losing another lot of nutrients there also. So in a cooling process, it's turned into a powder form and then encapsulated into these small little capsules, which we take on a daily basis, all right? So again, nothing synthetic or artificial in there. Real food in a capsule, all right? Literally in this vegetable blend, you've got carrot, cabbage, kale, broccoli, beet, tomato, garlic, parsley, and spinach, all in this little capsule, all right? The best parts of it, phytonutrients, micronutrients, live enzymes, all capsulated in there through the process of what they do and popped into a capsule. So we then take them on a daily basis. We swallow them within 3 to 7 minutes. It gets into your bloodstream and goes to work. And that is different for everybody. Like I said, we absorb, you know, what I absorb from an apple is totally different to you. And inflammation is different in my body as it would be for you, as it is to my husband, as it is to my neighbour. All right, so what Juice Plus is going to do for me is different to everybody else. Inflammation shows up in skin, hair, nails, gut health, kidney, liver, joint inflammation. You know, we're seeing so many results in so many levels. People have got beautiful growing, well, my hair is ridiculously long at the moment. I need to have a massive cut. But skin, psoriasis, eczema, dermatitis, acne, all those big ones that we notice and we always treat from the outside. We just need to get everything from the inside working well, get it all that, you know, all those beautiful nutrients into your body, and it'll start working more opulently. All right, and you'll start to see things like your skin pooping better. For females, regular menstrual cycles, less cramping, menopause, diabetes, arthritis, all these different things that come up in our bodies, and a lot of us, we just put up with it and we don't even notice that our body isn't even running at that level until we get this into our body. We're no longer as tired, we're sleeping better, different things like that. You just don't know till you get it into your body. And obviously, because it's just fruits and vegetables, you're pouring that into your body each day. Like attracts like. So put that into your body daily, you're going to crave more water, you're going to crave more fruits and vegetables, less sugar, less salt, less fried foods, and want more healthy. All right, this isn't designed to replace a healthy diet. It is there to bridge a gap in between what you are eating, what you should be eating, and it's an amazing product. It's had over 36 scientific reviews done on it. That's unheard of. It is the most scientific research product on the market. All right, yes, Juice Plus help fund those, but to have the gold label on it that they're peer reviewed, that's unheard of. We've got 3 ongoing studies at the moment. One being the Kids Eat Free study. So when any adult takes our capsules and bridges their gap in their diet, they also get to sponsor a child for free. So definitely accompanied with a big heart. So, you know, children between the ages of 4 and 18 get to be a part of that study, and they can either have the fruit and vegetable blend capsule, whoop, that way, or they can have it in a kid's chew form. All right, so it's literally the same powder that goes into the capsule, but it's joined with an all plant-based tapioca. So they're super yummy, and the kids love them, and that gives them an extra variety of 17 fruits and vegetables going into their little bodies, their growing bodies each and every day. That's massive. I don't care how holistic or how healthy you are, even for me, that is a huge gap. You know, children are super fussy, yeah? Broccoli one day, nah, don't want it next day. Tomato on their sandwich today, not on their sandwich tomorrow. So, and obviously, you know, you send them off to grandma's for a weekend. Who knows what grandma's going to give them? But knowing that you've sent them off with their Juice Plus, or, you know, what you put in their lunchbox on a daily basis and what they're going to switch out with their friends. I know that I've got Juice Plus going into their little bodies each and every day, and it's just you know, that reassurance to me that I'm doing the right thing. Okay. And also, you know, some of the results coming back in that study is one being kids pooping better, which who doesn't want a pooping well child? Definitely. Skin, for mine, respiratory, cognitive behavior, sleeping better. All these beautiful things just by getting more nutrients from fruits and vegetables into their little bodies on a daily basis. Again, nothing synthetic or artificial in there, all natural sugar in there to make them sort of taste yummy from the fruits and vegetables. And, you know, it's just amazing that we've got that opportunity to do that for our children as well, but while we're looking after ourselves, because we do forget ourselves. We live off that toast and coffee and the leftovers. We need to get them into ourselves. So that's our micronutrients, our oil in the engine. We've still got to eat. Still got to eat your 3 to 5 meals a day. Okay, definitely need to keep those nutrients going into your body, keeping your organs running, all that sort of stuff. But we do have these amazing complete powders. Not designed to be a meal replacement, but they are 10 times better than your coffee and toast. All right, so if you're living on coffee and toast, replace that with this. All right, over 30 plant-based ingredients in there. All right, beautiful stuff from alfalfa, radish, broccoli, quinoa, chickpea, all these amazing things in there, 18 of which are superfoods. Your complex carbohydrates, fiber, protein, you know, vitamin B, complex vitamin B, niacin, a beautiful thing for mood balancing and anxiety. So we're seeing massive results there. Vitamin D, a hard resource, especially if you're pregnant. So that's got, you know, pomegranate and mushroom powder in there, again, bridging that gap. So add these into your handbag, you know, to cover you when you get caught out somewhere instead of you going for convenience with takeaway. Have these for breakfast on the run in the morning. My 2-year-old loves these, and he's as fussy as his dad. These are great for the after school, you know, treat, having a chocolate smoothie. Great for pre and post workout. You know, it's all the good protein in there. So they're amazing, an amazing product. And then the last thing is we've only got 4. We don't have some crazy catalogue, which I love. It was only 4 products. There was one more gap that Juice Plus felt that they needed to bridge. And that was omega, something we can't generate ourselves in the human body. And guess what? The fish can't either. So they've gone about creating a plant-based omega. Skip the fish, gone straight to the source, and come up with this beautiful plant-based omega. So it's got algae in it, tomato, raspberry, pomegranate oil, along with sea buckthorn and safflower. All beautiful plant-based ingredients, so the vegetarians can take this as well, helping you with, you know, eyes, heart, brain, joint inflammation, again, on another level. So we love having this one. This is relatively new to our products. We've had it nearly a year now. And I just, you know, it's just another amazing thing to add and to, you know, get no fishy aftertaste, you know, no harm to any animals or plants. It's just really amazing. And then because we're a part of such an amazing team, we all come from all shapes of life, from contractors, teachers, PTs, nutritionists, doctors, nurses, hospitality, whatever it is we come from. But a group got together and created an amazing program around this product. Okay, or the birds are getting noisy. I hope that's not too noisy for everybody. The program is the Juicy Body Transformation, all right? No calorie counting, deprivation free. It's a lifestyle program for the whole family, all right? We do have an amazing 8-week shred that's finishing up and a new one starting very soon. And the 8-week shred is there to help people that really want to have a kickstart, who really want to maybe lose some weight and really make a big change in their life. And once they've done that 8 weeks, they're then set up with the rest of the program for life. So there's over 7 ebooks. All right, yes, the 8-week shred's there, and that's more sort of, you know, to really get those results. But then you've got a gourmet cleanse, a detox. We've got the Easter program. We've got the kids. We've got the adults. We've got the barbecue. We've got stuff for the blokes. All right, massive variety. You're never bored. You've constantly got support. It's all online. Whole lot of other people on the same journey with you. Help you meal plan. You know, set your pantry up right for success. And we're seeing every day huge results there. So now I'm just going to grab a couple of our girls who are going to share their results on this amazing program and product. So I'm going to grab Charlotte. So Charlotte, how did Juice Plus come into your life? What results have you had so far, and why do you love sharing it?
Okay, so Juice Plus came into my life through a twin mum friend of mine, Stacey, who was just kind of really experiencing some really great results, and she posted on her page about the shred, and I thought, oh, I lost 30 kilos after school. I need to lose 20 kilos now post my kids. I have been struggling with postnatal depression for 2.5 years, and I just could not get off the couch. And so I was totally like, okay, cool, I need to do something. And I've always been all about putting food into my body, to like living, like you shouldn't deprive yourself, you should live in moderation. So when I saw what she was doing and I was seeing all her clean food recipes, I was just like, hang on a sec, what's going on here? And so I asked her about it. And in all honesty, it's been the best thing I ever did. We were struggling financially. I was so unhealthy, and I'm still technically unhealthy, but I'm on my way back, and I just was struggling with my mood. And I jumped into Juice Plus with Stacey. I listened to what they had to say, and I got on board. I started taking the products, and within a few days, my energy went from like this to like skyrocketing. I already talk 1,000,000 miles an hour. I reckon I'm talking faster. I was just super, super, super onto it. I was getting stuff done. I was actually, that craveability, I was craving the food I used to love, the stuff I used to put in my mouth as a daily basis, and I was starting to kick the sugar and kick the excessive coffee. I couldn't believe that either. My skin's clearer, my eyes are brighter, I'm sleeping better. My mood, I've decreased my antidepressants, so I've gone down to 1 every second day instead of 1 every day. That for me is huge. And I'm already starting to feel better within myself. The kids are on it, and they are just, they're awesome. They eat brilliantly anyway. I don't have those kinds of toddlers that I really worry about with what they put in their mouth, because they ask me for broccoli. I can't believe it. But I have got better bowel motions. They do sleep better. I didn't think they could sleep better than they do, to be honest. I'm pretty lucky. But they are actually waking up in a better mood. They're not waking up like even like with slight crankiness. They're actually a lot happier, and I couldn't believe that either. So for me, it was a win. And then, of course, I just can't wait to share it with people. If I'm feeling this good, then why shouldn't other people feel this good? And if it's affecting the way I feel about my positive self, that's something I should be sharing with people, because I'm all about the mind affects the body and the body affects the mind. And if they're out of sync, if they're not in balance, of course you're not going to be feeling good, and you're not going to be living the best life you possibly can. So why wouldn't I want to share that with other people? For me, that's what my big vision is. That's about, I want to show that to people, and I want to share that with people. And I've already got I've got a client who's coming on board who she's got a child that's fed through a feeding tube, and she's now been speaking with the pediatricians, and she's going to be buying from me to put the powders down her kid's feeding tube. Like, the amount of like how brilliant it is blows my mind. So that's why I'm here.
Amazing. That is just huge. Like, even I know, I just can't think of it. I'm getting goosebumps thinking about a child being able to have that go into their tube instead of that other crazy odd stuff. But that's amazing. Thank you so much for sharing. And I'm hoping she's seen my message she has. Marina is going to share also how Juice Plus came into her life, what results she's had so far, and why she loves sharing it.
Thanks, John. Yes, Juice Plus came into my life in August last year. It was actually through a post for, kind of advertising business, but it really caught my attention because it also talked about getting healthy yourself and getting, your friends and family healthy, and I was very much into it. So I got my attention, and I'm so happy it did, because I'm really, really happy with the product and the program, especially. Love the program. The recipes is just so yummy. Just sharing them is amazing, because other people comment on it, and when they make it as well, they give me the feedback. It's like, oh my god, this was so good. I couldn't imagine that it was actually guilt free, basically. So yeah, love that. But in terms of the product, so basically I've been on the capsules, fruit, veg and berries, since the very beginning, and probably about third day or so, I started noticing like just a surge of energy. I've been at the time a stay-at-home mum with a very busy, 17 months, something like that, at the time, and I was surviving on toast and just, coffee, not eating well, just picking the leftovers off her plate, sort of thing. So, the program kind of kicked my butt to start getting back into the healthy habits. And it's really not hard. It's great family friendly recipes. Olivia loves them as well, my little girl. But yes, in terms of the products, sorry, I keep trailing off. The energy, I've gotten heaps of energy. I've started craving the good stuff again. So all the veggies and fruits. My sciatica, I haven't complained about my sciatica after having been pregnant. It surfaced, and they told me it would go away. It never did after I gave birth. And yeah, about probably 6 weeks into taking capsules, I just realized that I haven't even thought about it. And I particularly haven't thought about it since. I've had maybe once a bit of a flare up, and I kind of know the reasons I overdid it on some of the things, but nothing like what it used to be. My periods, they used to be really, really bad, and now I don't even notice them. That's just amazing. I'm absolutely stoked about that. I can't even think about, oh gosh, yes, my skin. I actually have been going to work without even putting any makeup on, a little bit of mascara, but otherwise, the dark bags under the eyes and spots have cleared. It's just, yeah, everybody tells me how radiant my skin looks. And I tell them I don't even wear makeup. So yeah, I guess, it's a little bit. There's heaps more, but it's just a little bit of it.
Awesome, thank you. You're a little bit of a giggler girl tonight, aren't you? I think you've taken too much Juice Plus.
Possibly.
Awesome. All right. So they're just a couple of results from a couple of our amazing women. And looking, like I said, you just don't know until you're going to get it into your body what it can be. We just get so many amazing results from our clients every day. So to be able to share it is just, a true blessing. I guess, now I'm going to touch a little bit on the business. And I guess when you do consider one of these things, you get those skeptics. I was one of them, but not in that way. So my skepticism was in the product. I was already doing everything I possibly could that healthily wise, but now I've blown that out of the water. But my friends and family were concerned. Oh, and it's one of those structures. It's one of those schemes. Thankfully, we've got a product, so definitely not one of those schemes which were made illegal back in the 1970s, and definitely one of those structures. Do you know, really, when you think about it, traditional business, what is it? It is a structure. All right, I come from the government. I've come from a public service job, where there was always the chief of defence at the top, or the MP. My first job was in McDonald's. There was always, the owner of McDonald's, then it was the managers and the store manager and all the way down to me shaking the fries. All right, so definitely there's one of those structures in most traditional businesses, but ours is literally that, but on its head. Honestly, it's just not anywhere near like that. I'm not fighting, I'm not elbowing, I'm not trying to go up against my other colleagues to win positions. I don't have to keep reapplying. In what we do, it's literally, an upside down triangle. It's a triangle versus rectangle. I've decided now. But we've got nationally marketing director. We've got the CEO or the chief of defence, in traditional business. But we have a top position called national marketing director. Our bottom one is called virtual franchisee. And look, we all start off as virtual franchisee. Okay, you know, just like you would in traditional business in most jobs. Like I started off shaking the fries at McDonald's, worked myself up, you know, to the register, to the kitchen, to management, and so forth. But we start off as a virtual franchisee. You know, even if that CEO of normal traditional business wanted what I've created, time freedom wise, he has to come in and start as a virtual franchisee. He can't go straight into NMD. He can't go into any of our promotions throughout our structure. He has to start off here. I'll sponsor him, link arms with him, help him create success how he sees it at his pace, all right? But I want him to see the value in it and help him get to each of these promotion levels. If I don't do that, I will stay where I am and I will not grow because there is no bonus to me from signing people up, all right? My business grows by helping other people create success how they see it, all right? I help him see the value in this and I help him see the potential in this. He could come to here and just be happy with $500 a month. He could come to here and be happy with $5,000 a month. He could go all the way to the top. We all get that opportunity to grow our business to, as you know, right to the top, all right? And when you get here, there isn't a set dollar figure, okay? You know, with most jobs, you get to the CEO or you get to the board of directors or you get to whatever, even in Parliament, you have that set wage. This one you can keep growing as wide or as strong, as big as you like, all right? But you do have that potential to go, yep, I want $500 a month. Yep, I want $5,000 a month. And we can show you how to grow and create that. It's just depending on how driven, teachable, and willing to learn you are, which is pretty amazing. And the only thing that I was concerned about when I did come into this business was that I didn't know enough people. You know, I was working full time. I had 2 children at home. You know, how am I going? I don't know. I hadn't been using social media, so I just didn't think I knew enough people. You don't need to know many people to do this business, all right? When I started this business, the girl that introduced me to the business was Lauren, all right? She showed me how to just share it with a few friends and family at the beginning and how to help me start using social media, how to set that up. So I found a few beautiful people. But what I also found very quickly was a few people that wanted more. All right, I found my best friend, you know, she thought she was eating quite well too, but she had a family of 5 and she knew that if I liked the product, if I was sharing it, that it was worth checking out. To get a family on 5 on that, well, it was quite expensive, but if she realised she could get it cheaper, but you know, just for her own product order or maybe sharing it with a few people, she jumped on board. I had Catherine from my mother's group. She was struggling to buy groceries each week and put nappies on her children, let alone get the product, so she joined the business. And then I had Steph, and I call her the love bug because she got amazing results on the program, couldn't believe we hadn't heard about it sooner, and wanted to share it with everybody. I showed these girls exactly what Lauren showed me. Find them a few friends and family, sporting buddies, work colleagues, school mums, whatever. And the same thing happened to these girls. They found, you know, 1, 2, 3 or 4 people that wanted something else. They wanted their product cheaper. They wanted a holiday fund. They wanted to pay off their credit card. They wanted just to go and get a haircut once a month or get their nails done, have some time out, go have a coffee and not feel guilty that they, you know, they just wanted to bring a bit of income in so their partners weren't doing it all. Or for the single mums, they just wanted to, you know, some extra money so they didn't have to worry about birthdays coming up or, you know, small and big activities. These guys went and showed these guys exactly what I showed them, and this beautiful popcorn effect started to happen. Super organic, super fun, relationship building, community support. Who did Laura know at the beginning? She didn't even know me. I found her on social media. Since then, you know, she's gone and she's met Lindsay, Catherine. She'll meet Marina and Stacey and Charlotte, all these beautiful people, just because we want to share our journey. You know, instead of putting nasty things on Facebook and what we're not happy with, we put what we are happy about and what we're excited about. We, you know, share this amazing program and product because we love it and we genuinely want to share it. I guess, you know, then when it comes to the exciting part about the business is how do we get paid? You know, we get to share this program and product and opportunity in over 29 countries. So it's setting us up for travel if we want travel, and all we need is a smart device, right, and Wi-Fi. All right, we don't have to be tucked up at home unless we want to be. I can work from the beach. I can work from a caravan. I can travel and still do this, which is pretty amazing. And I can plug out and disconnect when I want to also. But we get paid 3 ways in this business. We're really lucky in New Zealand and Australia. We get paid in retail profit, We get paid in commission, which builds up our residual income, or our beach money, I like to call it. So it grows each and every month in the background and sets you up, you know, slowly with a really good wage going into your bank account every month. But what I like to talk about is our bonuses, all right? Because we're predominantly mamas in this business, all right? And we just need those small little things, you know, get a haircut, get our nails done, treat ourselves to a nice, you know, avocado smash, or a nice pair of shoes, or, you know, have a weekend away with our partners, or just, you know, buy a gift for ourselves or for our children. We don't do that. We don't do that enough. And if we do that, we light up. So everybody around us benefits from that. So we get these beautiful bonuses as we grow in this business. And a part of, you know, a tradition that I, you know, put into my team is, what are you going to get for yourself? You know, this is your chance. This is you being rewarded for being amazing. So you have to spend this on yourself. So we start off as a virtual franchise, as I said before. We help you get to DVF. Take no notice of these crazy acronyms. Mean not a great deal. In your first 10 to 30 days. But the first big bonus is $400. All right, $400 means you've gone and shared it with probably 8 or so customers for SDVF, but you've probably also helped someone see this amazing gift and this opportunity, and you probably shared it with 1 or 2 people. You get that, but your teacher who helped you and showed you and guided you to get there also gets a $400 bonus. Okay, remember, I'm only talking about the bonuses. This residual income up here is still growing and ticking away in the background. The next bonus is a $600 bonus, all right, for you and for your teacher. That's called a sales coordinator. And you've probably gone and shared the business with maybe 5 to 8 people then, and you've probably got maybe another 3 or 4 underneath. All right, you're well and truly a teacher there yourself, remember. All right, so yes, you've hit this, and it doesn't matter if you don't hit these bonuses either, okay? They're just there as an incentive. But, you know, these people that you've brought on, help them get to SDVF, you get that teacher bonus. Help them get to SC, you get that teacher bonus. So it's a really cool structure. The next one is senior sales coordinator. You've probably gone and shared the business with sort of 12 to maybe 15 people. $1,200 bonus for you and a $1,200 bonus for your teacher. Things really do start to change here because you've probably got a team of around 30 odd with you now. Where you spend your time really changes, all right? You're really attracting the tribe. You're know, really ticking your values. You're living life on your terms, and people are just sort of coming to you. But you want to help these people that you've invited to the business create the same sort of thing. So now I'm just going to get one of our amazing girls to share her journey with Juice Plus with the business so far, how it came into her life, what exciting things have happened so far, and what she's looking forward to in the future.
Hi guys, thanks Jana. I was never good at business shares, but it's got to be done. But over the past couple of weeks, I've had some major changes in my life, and I can see really now how the business is working for me. So basically, it came into my life last year around April, and I pushed it aside and went, nah, can't do it, can't afford it. Don't have time. I'm a mother of twins, so that was a big factor, a big bullshit factor really. And so anyway, I pushed it aside. Love the product though, absolutely love the product. Did some research on the product and really wanted it, so it ticked over in the back of my mind. Then one of my antenatal group mothers was doing the business, and I got serious FOMO and jumped on board. FOMO is fear of missing out. And you know, it ticked over the first couple of months, and I was learning what I was doing, and in January it pretty much blossomed for me. I got it. My whole perspective on life had changed. I'm now a single mum of twins, and the last probably month or so I have put the business aside because I've had to sort myself out. And the cool thing is it's still ticked over with my team. And then I can really see how this could be quite potentially large for if I put the work in and if I do it. And I love that about it. So that's what I see for the future. And I'm building something for my kids so I can be at home and walk them to school and go on holidays and not have to work a 9-to-5 job every day, come home, do all the cooking and the cleaning at the end of the day and be absolutely exhausted. The product's amazing. It's helped me health-wise. I'm sleeping better. I've got more energy. I actually forgot to take my tablets today, and I'm sitting in my playgroup yawning my head off, and I'm sitting there going, what is wrong with me? And I didn't take my tablets. So my energy's been a little bit lacking today, but you don't take it, you definitely do notice it. So yeah, it's definitely an amazing journey. The business is fantastic. And once it starts kind of ticking over and moving, it's just an amazing journey, and it's so much fun to be with these women every day. So yeah, thanks, Jana.
Amazing. Thank you, Rockstar. Beautiful. So it's really fun when you put them on the spot like that. Did I not spotlight myself there?
Yeah, you're on.
Oh, it just didn't do its little click over. I don't know what happened there. Beautiful. So, everybody's story is different as well. And look, honestly, all we do is we come in and we pay a one-off fee of $172.50 to have this business. All right, that blows my mind. When I brought my traditional business, my restaurant, I spent $40,000 to walk in there to an empty kitchen, no staff, ready to go. And then I had weekly, monthly, and ongoing costs to keep that running. I come in and I pay $172.50. I was set up right. I was set up for success straight away with processes, manuals. I never need to be a guru at what I'm doing. It was just there ready to go. To be able to have that for $172.50, and all I do is refer an amazing program and product, is it's just insane, really. I just think we'd probably pay very little for what we get out of it, which is pretty super. The next one is QNMD. All right, you've probably introduced the business to around 20 plus by then, and you've probably got a team underneath you of 60 to 100, to be honest. All right, and you get a bonus if you hit that one of $1,500 for your teacher. All right, so really a cool business. And then the top one, I've given myself an extra one there for some reason, is NMD, and that's a massive $3,000 bonus for you and you only by them, because your teacher is earning way too much money and they don't need it, and you're on about 80 to 120,000 yourself, depending on how much what your team's doing, how they're growing, and it just doesn't stop there. It's up to you. You can. I'm happy with 80,000. Just sit there and that's your business, and you're happy with that, and just plug in and water it where you need to, or you can keep growing it. This is a huge relationship, self-development, definitely community, culture-based business. Our team is amazing, and some of the stories just blow my mind, and to be a part of that on a daily basis compared to where I was in normal traditional business is definitely a fresh of air. Like, no day feels like work, and it's all on your terms. But in saying that, the program and product is amazing. So if you could see this, you could be looking at this for three different reasons. One, you could see it being a benefit for your health. I mean, the program and product is for everybody in some sort of shape or form. I truly believe that. It could be because you might just want some extra funds, just to get the product cheaper, or share it with a few people. Or this could be a vehicle to really change your life. So a massive thank you to the girls who shared tonight. If we didn't get all your questions answered, if you're watching this live or in a recording, please make sure you reach out to the person who invited you and get those questions answered. All right, and hopefully we get to see you all again soon. So thank you and good night.